Hi everyone, I'm Sharadamani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Today we discussed about design thinking concept in management. Let's see, design thinking in management is normally the design thinking is the human-centric and iterative and non-linear approaches to the problem solving and prioritize the user empathy to drive innovation, often resulting in the higher revenue and superior user experience. Okay, it should focus from purely technically feasible to desirable, focusing on the five stages, that is empathy, define, ideate, prototype and the test. Okay, in the base of the management concept, we define the core concept as it is a methodology for involving that blend human sensibility with business strategy to uncover a latent need and create user-friendly solution. It moves the way from regret linear problem solving to an iterative process that encourages the collaboration across teams. And then empathize in this empathize, we conduct a research to gain empathical understanding uh, for the user's need, feelings and the behaviors. The second one is define. It is research finding to formulate a user centric problem statement. The next one is idea. It has generated a broad range of creative solution, prioritize the thinking. The prototype is build low cost, scaled down version of the product of services to the investigated solutions. In the test, evaluate the prototypes with real users to refine, iterate, and ultimately find the best solution. The key principles are of management is human centered research. It focuses on what people need rather than just what is the technological feasibility. The iterative and non-linear thing non-linear is the stages are strictly sequential terms often return to the earlier stages based on the new insights. And the benefit is increase the revenue, customer centricity and innovations and applications. This approaches is widely used by the companies like SAP, IBM and Samsung, transforming the management from functional oversights to the collaborative human focused endeavors. So let's see what our students were discussed.
Good afternoon everyone, I am Priyadashini. I am currently pursuing BCom degree at Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see about design thinking in management. Design thinking is a human-centric approach to problem solving that involves empathy, creativity and experimentation. In management, design thinking can be used to drive innovation, improve customer experience and increase employment engagement. Here is a detailed breakdown of a design thinking framework in management. What is design thinking management? Design thinking in management involves applying the principles of design thinking, managerial, decision making and problem solving. It is all about understanding the needs of the employees, customers.
The design thinking framework in management involves 5 steps. Step 1, empathize. Empathy is the foundation of design thinking in management. Empathy involves understanding the needs and pain points of employees, customers and stakeholders. Methods: employee interview and surveys, customer feedback and surveys, stakeholders analysis, empathy mapping. Outcome: a deep understanding of need of the pain points of employees, customers and stakeholders.
The step involves analyzing the data gathering during the empathize step and defining a clear problem statement. Method: analyzing data and identifying patterns, creating a point of view statement, defining the problem scope and boundaries. Outcome: a clear and concise problem statement that guides the design process.
For that, implementing the design thinking in a management. Start small, get leadership buy-in, train employee, create a culture and explore. Start small. Start small with a project or team. Get leadership buy-in. Get a leadership, support and design thinking. Train employee in a design thinking methods and tools. Create a culture of experiment. Encouraging and learning from failures. Common challenges: resistant to change, Employee and leaders might resist new approaches. Lack of resources. Design thinking requires time and resources. Feeling in love with the solution. Getting a solution from the problems. Not irritating and refunding the solution based on the feedbacks. By applying the design thinking framework in the management, organization can drive a innovation, improving a customer experience, and increase the employee want to know about applying design thinking to specific management challenges. Thank you.
The test is the step involving testing the prototype with the shared model and gather the feedback method using the test and feedback section. A/B testing and experiment rather than analyze data, outcome, feedback to refine the solution. Benefit of design thinking in management: improve employee engagement. The design thinking involving employee in the design making process. Increasing innovation. Design thinking encourage creativity. Better the customer experience. Design thinking is involving understanding the customer needs. Reduce the risk. Design thinking involving test solution with the shareholder.
Implementing design thinking in management. Start small. Start with a small project or team. Get leadership Get leadership support for design thinking. Train employees. Train employees in design thinking methods and tools. Create a culture of experimentation. Encourage experimentation and learning from failure. Common challenges and pitfalls. Resistance to challenge. Employees and leaders may resist new approaches. Lack of resources. Design thinking requires time and resources. Falling in love with solution. Getting attached to the solution rather than the problem. Not iterative and defending solution based on feedback.